doing a new video for you guys today. Doing the 50,000 miles. Roll the windows up, there we go. 50,000 mile review. Currently my car is 2 miles away from hitting 50,000. I got like 30 miles till I get home. We're leaving, or I'm leaving his house after we were doing something to his car that you will find out very soon about. Stay tuned for that. Definitely stay tuned. Big things are coming, that's what we always say. Because they are. But that, like I said, stay tuned for that. I don't want to get into that right now, but this car has definitely been good to me. I have never really had many issues with it. Only issues I had were things that I caused because let's face it, I'm addicted to drag racing, and it's not, I don't want to call it a problem because I enjoy it, but there's little things that these cars just can't handle from the factory, and they're built to break. Like the oil pump gears, the axles, the half shafts, rather, and drive shaft. Little / big things like that. Stock clutch. Mine's a full bolt-on car, as you know, and it already kind of breaks stuff. But what do you expect? We're pushing a car that Ford thinks that people aren't going to modify, which they're insane if they think that, but and we modify them and things happen. But yeah, I really don't really have much to complain about this car. I've loved every single second of it. Granted, it's not a full 50,000 mile review for me because I bought the car at 15,000, but it's at 50,000 miles, so I figured I'd do it. Be a good quick video for you. But it definitely makes some impressive power as far as the power scale goes, and this car truly kind of gave me an opportunity to build a car and have fun doing it. And I met really most of my friends through the car scene where I live, and most of them, or not most of them, but a good few having Mustangs, and it's just nice because it kind of gives us something to bond over. Hold that dot. There we go. Ooh, sharp turn. Gotta get home before the rain hits. It's starting to rain on me. And I'm on a drag tire. And we all know what happened last time when it rained and I was on a drag tire. If you don't, go back to the beginning of the channel. It was very depressing. But she's back. Better than ever. No issues. Really, like I said, the only issues I've ever had with this car is truly just because of the modifications I was doing to the car. Like when I took it to the track, the first couple days out, or weekends out, when I went to the track, everything was fine, and then I started modding it. I put the 456 gears in the back, and I was on Mickey Thompson's Street SS, but it was a 19-inch on my stock rim, so there wasn't really that much sidewall for it to even grip, really, even on a track. But it still did somewhat decent. It was decent enough. But once I put those 456s in, I had a lot more lower end torque that I didn't have before, and snap went my half shaft. Had to get it towed back to my work and had to fix it. Then I had to order 800 horsepower axle shafts. That was not fun. That's the one thing about drag racing. It definitely gets expensive when you start breaking stuff over and over. Then I figured I want to put a tire on it. So I actually got a set of, what are they called? Race Star Dark Stars for the back. So I still don't have to skin these up front yet, which I do want to get somewhat soon, but we'll see how things are going. I still got to pay some bills. Like me and Andy always say, we got, on top of trying to mod our cars, we got to pay for the cars, we got other bills and all sorts of other things. So we got to focus on what's really important, but at the same time, we still want to bring you guys good content every week. So we're definitely trying our best. Just be patient, give us some time. You're definitely going to be surprised with the big things that are coming, and especially what I just left from Andy's house from doing. You're not going to believe your eyes, especially for, like we always say, we're such a small channel, and the fact that we're able to do these things is kind of amazing. But anyway, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, I got those big tires, and then I put those on and went to the track. And first, I feel like it was the first pass, blew my clutch. My clutch was gone. It actually broke my my throwout bearing completely in half. So there was no pressure in it because it broke the line, and there was no clutch. I was like, well, great. So I had it in gear, luckily, and I drove it to the back where me and my buddies were parking, that were all running that day. Then I had to drive it home without a clutch, like I was talking about in the clutch video. I actually have to drive it home without a clutch, which a lot of people, I know I didn't know for the longest time, but I was real young. But you can actually drive a car without a clutch. It's not the safest thing if you don't know what you're doing, but I figured it out. It was pretty simple. But basically, just get it in the right RPM and you can shift it without messing anything up. But I did that, and then went with the McLeod, as you know, 800 horsepower twin disc, and threw that in there. And now this car is a completely different animal. Now that it's nice enough to finally drive it, because it was put away for winter this whole time, so I didn't really get a chance to really ride the track or even drive it. And then now that I have such a good clutch in it, I'm like, holy crap, this car is way faster than it was before. And normally a clutch isn't going to do that, you would think, but looking at my old clutch, considering it was down to metal, there was literally nothing left of it. I don't know how it ever went down the track or anything like that. Not to mention my second gear synchro was screwed, and I fixed that. This car's been through hell and back, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely been through hell. Been through a wreck, lots of broken parts, lots of new parts too, but most of that is causing the broken parts. And the drag strap happens a lot too. But long story short, this car, like I just always laugh because people always give Ford a bunch of crap. Found on the road dead, blah blah blah. I'm like, back when it was still snowing, I took this. I had to go to school for a week for work because they sent me away for a week, and I took this. Obviously, I put it back on a street tire, but I took this instead of my daily driver because my daily driver is such a piece of crap. I trusted this rear-wheel drive car in the snow that's got no sort of emissions to make it any sort of better, and it did great. It got like, I think it got like 24, 25 miles per gallon on the highway, which is pretty damn good. Granted, it was on 93. On E85, it would have gotten like 9 miles per gallon, but yeah, but it smells good, so I like E85. It's a struggle, but yeah. And I just saw, I looked down, it's actually at 50,000 miles now. 50,000 miles! It's freaking insane. I feel like I just got this car. It's so weird. I haven't even had it for that long. Because I dailied this car for the longest time. I really did. For probably the first, maybe a little over a year, I dailied it. And through the snow, through the wet, didn't matter. And it did fine. Didn't give a crap. It was great. Things will definitely change here in the future. Definitely stay tuned for that. I definitely want to focus on some of the exterior stuff and interior stuff, just kind of make it a little nicer, because it is a base model. I'm pretty sure I've said that before, but it is a base model on the inside. And I definitely want to change out the radio and put some different seats in it, mostly because my big head, or that and the fact that I'm tall. When it comes to drag racing, I kind of have to tilt my head, or I'll scooch down real low, and it makes it really hard to drag strip a stick car when you're scrunched down and you're 6'3". But yeah, definitely stay tuned for that. I want to do some different stuff with my exhaust and some exterior stuff, and maybe one day a supercharger. We'll see what happens. It's definitely gonna take some time. They're definitely not cheap, but it's definitely something I want to do. The drag racer inside me definitely wants that to happen, and it's definitely fast for what it is. But I think for now I'm gonna leave it how it is. Sadly, but I'm gonna do that and kind of focus on the exterior, because it doesn't look really. The only thing that you can tell it apart is the fact that it's got a black roof and it's competition orange and nails it. It's not really any different than any other 5-liter Mustang on the road, but other than the fact that it's loud as shit, but most of them are. So, but yeah, I definitely there's really not much to really complain about this car. As far as the drag racing goes, obviously the traction control thing is an issue, and you got to unplug the sensor under the hood or the fuse if you want it off all the way to get all your power, because even when it's off, it's not truly off, which is really annoying. And I believe you can get your tuner to fix that. You can just have it turned off with whatever tune you're running, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. But it's little nitpicky things like that. And like I was saying earlier with the whole Found on the Road Dead thing, I drove it an hour and 45 minutes one direction for like 4 days in a row when I was going to school for that week, and didn't care in the snow, in the rain. I loved it, every second of it. And it got good gas mileage with a full bolt-on setup with no cats. Like, it's truly amazing when you think about it. But other than that, I can't really think of anything else. I love the car. I can't really say much about anything, any gripes I really don't like about it. It's definitely the best thing that's ever happened to me. I don't know what I would do without this car. It definitely kind of, because I'm kind of like a homebody. I don't really like going out a lot. I like just sitting at home being lazy some days. Which some days is fine, but after a while I just started realizing I was really doing nothing, and it was just kind of boring, and I wanted to get out. And then I got the car and started doing stuff, started meeting people, started going to car meets, and then I met my buddy Chris with his Cobra, and I met my buddy Andy, who's on a channel, and now he's got his 5-liter, and buddy Michael from work with the Fox, and just a bunch of different people. And I got a bunch of other friends with other stuff too, but it's definitely a nice culture to be in. It definitely got me out of the house and met some really cool people, and that's what I love about the Mustang community, because it's just full of good people. And we all hate on each other, whether it's an EcoBoost or V6 or whatever, or stuff like that, but at the end of the day, we're all still within the same Mustang family, and that's all that really matters to us. But yeah, that's really all I can really say about the car, guys. For 50,000 miles, I've loved every second of it. It hasn't really given me much to complain about, which is good in my book. My plans for the future, like I said, definitely stay tuned. Definitely next, I gotta get a new tuner, so my tuner can get me my E85 tune and my 93 tune, so I can drive on 93 going down to Mustang Week this year, because one, I don't know how prominent E85 is on the way there, and two, the gas mileage on E85 is garbage, so I want to be on 93. So that's probably what's coming up next for the car. Not to mention, I talked about those wheels I got not too long ago, so stay tuned for that. And just waiting until I got the money to buy the tires. It's an endless struggle. But yeah, that's basically it, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick update and quick little vlog for your viewing pleasure. Since I was driving home from Andy's and I noticed I was pretty close to hitting 50K on my odometer here, but yeah, definitely stay tuned. There's big things coming as far as his car, and some smaller big things coming for my car. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Browse the channel, share the videos, share it with your friends. You know the deal, you know the spiel. But I just wanted to do like a quick little vlog for you guys on the way home from Andy's house, since I noticed it was hitting 50K on the dash. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.